YouTube family. I haven't been on YouTube for a minute, but I decided to make a video because I really have been just overthinking so much things that's going on right now concerning Big MJ, Michael Jackson. Now, I don't know if anyone has watched Return to Neverland. First of all, before I get into things, let me just introduce myself. I'm Shah. This is Shah's lifestyle. I make weekly videos. I used to make 2 videos a week. Now I just sporadically make videos when I feel to. Getting back to it, Return to Neverland. Now, I have watched a load of videos concerning this documentary on Michael Jackson, and I'm very confused right now. I'm a big, excuse the hair by the way, I'm about to do my hair. I have my hairband here, I have my clothes on, I do have to go to work today. I'm just thrown on my nightgown because it's a little bit chilly outside. It's a bit chilly in here, so while I have the place to myself, both my daughters are working and my son is at school. So while I have the place to myself, I wanted to quickly jump on here and jump on the bandwagon. Now, I wasn't going to do this, but it just kept playing on my mind. So let me get right into it. Now, I'm a child of the 80s. I grew up watching Michael Jackson. One of the biggest parts of my life is dance, and obviously growing up watching icons such as Michael Jackson has influenced me in the arts. So let me start by saying that. I grew up watching Michael Jackson. My children grew up watching Michael Jackson. My son is 10 going 11, so he watches Michael Jackson and knows of Michael Jackson, of course, but obviously he didn't grow up with Michael Jackson. Anyway, Return to Neverland got me so confused. I don't know which way to go. I've watched so many different videos and YouTube videos on people's opinions, and I'm just still as confused as I was before. However, I've not really seen anyone else do a video, not from the UK at least. I don't know if there is anyone that's made a video on their thoughts of Return to Neverland. So I decided I will make one. Anyway, getting straight to it, I feel like this documentary was very graphic, very detailed. I can't dismiss what James and Wade are saying. I know Wade's mother feels really guilty of letting her son be such a huge part of Michael's life and breaking the family up and what happened to his dad and so on. However, I feel like out of James and Wade, Wade got most of the benefits from Michael, what with him working with Britney Spears and NSYNC and having all of these opportunities, which I feel might be linked with Michael helping him get these opportunities. However, the documentary really got me so confused. I'm just going to start doing my hair. It's not long till I have to go to work. This is how I wear my hair at night time. I don't twist it in the summer months. I don't protective style. Anyway, so I'm going to sit here and do my hair for work as we talk. I feel like I need to separate the artist from the man. Now, there is no denying that Michael Jackson is a phenomenal artist. I mean, I don't think there's anyone that will be able to top the Michael Jackson legendary. I feel like many has tried, but no one has come close. And I'm not sure whether or not, you know, obviously a lot of people is saying still listening to their Michael Jackson music and keeping their memorabilia and so forth. A lot of people that believes this documentary is actually getting rid of their memorabilia. But for me, I feel like I can separate the man from the artist. Now, there is no denying that this legend, Michael Jackson, has an extreme amount, or had an extreme amount of talent that no one seems to be able to beat. And with that said and done, I'm not sure if I should get rid of my little Michael memorabilias that I have. I have a load of friends that's also huge Michael Jackson fan, and I just feel like we need to separate the man from the artist. Now, no one really knows Michael Jackson, the man. Most of us knows Michael Jackson, the artist, the legend. So, with that said, I cannot deny that I still enjoy the legend that is Michael Jackson. However, this documentary has got me completely confused, like it has many. There was so much detail in this documentary. I know Wade's mother is completely feeling guilty right now, since she feels she's to blame. Now, as a mother myself, and I have a 10-year-old son, I don't feel like I would ever, as much as I want, if by the way, I do not want my son to be in the industry, but if I did, I don't think I would go as far as to say, okay, my son should share a bed with this man or stay with this artist for a week at a time, or whatever the case may be. I think that is wrong completely as a parent to do in the first place. So sure, she should feel pretty guilty about that side of things. I just wish that people would separate the two entities here. Let's separate the artist from the man, because we know the artist, well, most of us do not know the man. So we can only judge from what we see, which is the artist, and we cannot deny the artistry of Michael Jackson. So my confusion here is, what do we do? What do we do? Obviously, to keep his memorabilia, to keep playing his music is somehow, you know, saying that you are in support. And I don't feel like that needs to be the case. You know, you can believe the documentary, but separate the documentary from the artist, because the documentary is talking about the man, his personal life, what he was doing or not doing in his personal life. Now, for me, a grown man, which he admitted to out of his own mouth, yes, he's dead, but he has admitted many a time that he does share his bed. And I do feel like Michael is intelligent enough of a man to know that that is absolutely wrong. And to say that the children would sleep on your bed and you will sleep on the floor, like, hello, you live in a mansion. Why would you be sleeping on the floor? If it was all innocent and you was having this slumber party and the children fell asleep, go in your many other bedrooms and go to sleep and leave the children right there. You don't have to be in the room. That's what really makes it more believable for me. And the point I'm trying to make is the confusion that people has as to separate the two. I think, that's the same confusion as I have. Do we separate the two? If we still keep memorabilia, is that saying we support the artist, or is that saying we support the man, or is that saying we support both? I'm not too sure at this point. I have not watched the Oprah Winfrey interviews with Wade and James, but I have certainly watched the 4-hour documentary, and it broke my heart. It broke my heart. I could not believe the detailing. At the same time, I know that Wade, there's a lot of conspiracy surrounding Wade's reasons, mainly because of the money and the fact that he was dating Michael's niece and so forth. James, on the other hand, did not benefit as much as Wade. And that's probably why Wade stuck by his side in the 2000 court case, in 2003 or 4, I think it was. James had no reason to, because he was done, and that was that, and he came to the realization. Anyway, if you have any thoughts or want to share what you think, especially everyone in the UK or anywhere else around the world. I know America, obviously he's an American, so obviously America is blowing off about this. I'm just trying to find out, what does the UK feel? Because I know he was an international star, and I'm wondering I know we have this whole stiff upper lip, and, we're a little bit reserved as a culture in the UK, and no one really wants to speak of it because they